Hello everybody, today it's time for you to learn conditionals, the grammar of Unit 5. As you can see, there are 4 types, 0, first, second and third. It's very important to know the correct structure because they make reference to different meanings. Each one of these conditionals has a different verb tense and they use a comma after if clause. So let's start. 0 conditional is the easiest one. Why? Because you can see that in both elements of the sentence, present simple is used. If plus present simple, main clause, present simple. This is a logical relationship between the two elements. Here we can see an example. If I am late for school, my teacher gets angry. You know that I get angry if you are usually late, right? Another example, if I oversleep, I miss the bus. So, if I miss the bus, I'm late for school. That's logical, right? If I'm late for school, my teacher gets angry. First conditional. First conditional is similar to 0 conditional, but there's a consequence in the future. That's the reason why we use will, which is the most common one, but we can also use can, may, must, plus verb, remember, without to, right? So, example, if I go to London, I will see the Big Ben. The translation into Spanish would be, si yo voy a Londres, veré el Big Ben. Okay? It's a consequence in the future. If I go to London, I will see the Big Ben, right? More examples. If I go to Buckingham Palace, I can take a photo of the Royal Guard. If you go to London, you must look right before crossing a street. Although you can't see here will, they refer to the future too, right? But however, will is the most used one, the most frequently used. Then we have the second conditional. We have if plus past simple and then the main clause would, could, might plus verb. But when do we have to use second conditional? It's easy. When we want to refer to an unrealistic situation, which is not really likely to happen, we use second conditional. For example, if I were an astronaut, I would travel in a spaceship. It's not likely for you to be an astronaut, so we use the second conditional. No hay muchas posibilidades de que seamos astronautas en el futuro. Entonces utilizamos el segundo condicional porque es algo que no es realista, que es difícil que suceda, ¿ok? As in English we don't have subjunctive mood, we use past simple, where in Spanish would be, si yo fuera un astronauta, viajaría al espacio. This is the picture for you to see the meaning, okay? If I traveled in a spaceship, I would go to Mars. It's not likely for us to travel in a spaceship, right? So, we use second conditional. Si yo viajara en una nave espacial, yo iría a Marte, pero como no lo vas a hacer, por lo tanto, se utiliza el segundo condicional. Because they refer to imaginary situations, unrealistic to happen, right? If I went to Mars, I would meet Martian. Si yo fuera a Marte, conocería a un marciano, pero como no vamos a ir a Marte, pues no lo vamos a conocer. Es una situación que no es realista. There's another example here for you to see, right? More. Third conditional is used to express something you can't change in the past because that took place in the past and you can't change them. There's an action that took place in the past, right? Una acción que tuvo lugar en el pasado y por lo tanto no la puedes cambiar, ¿vale? En la mayoría de ocasiones se refiere a arrepentimientos, regrets. So, the structure is maybe more difficult, but you can do it. If plus past perfect tense, and then the main clause, you can use would, could, might, plus have, which never changes, no matter the subject. If the subject is he, she, or it, the auxiliary verb is still have, okay? Then we have past participle in the end. So, example, if I had studied hard, I would have passed my exams. The translation into Spanish would be, si yo hubiera estudiado más, habría aprobado mis exámenes. Pero como no has estudiado más, pues has suspendido. ¿Qué pasa? Esto es un arrepentimiento. Seguimos. Here we have the teacher telling the boy off because he failed the exam. If he had studied hard, he wouldn't have failed his exam, right? More examples. If you had passed your exam, you could have gone to the beach. Si hubieras aprobado tu examen, podrías haber ido a la playa. Aquí es cuando el niño ya se pone triste, pues porque como no ha estudiado lo suficiente, pues ahora se queda en casa. Un arrepentimiento. ¿Lo veis? Aquí veis que además de would podemos utilizar could. También es importante que sepáis que if you had passed your exam, esta primera parte se puede poner al final y empezar por aquí. ¿Vale? No siempre la parte del if es la que empieza la frase. Seguimos. If I had gone to the beach, I would have made sandcastles. Ahora es cuando más se arrepiente de no haber estudiado. ¿Lo veis? Si yo hubiera ido a la playa, habría hecho castillo de arena. Construido castillo de arena. And that's it.